Elon Musk is a South African-Canadian business mogul, entrepreneur, industrial designer, and engineer. He's also the founder and co-founder of multiple big businesses in the US, such as Tesla and SpaceX, which has earned him the status of centre-billionaire. At the beginning of 2020, Musk was the 35th richest person in the world. His work and shares, especially in Tesla, increased in the year and added about $150 billion to his net worth. In January 2021, Musk surpassed Amazon founder Jeff Bezos in order to become the richest man in the world, with a net worth of over $185 billion. Bezos reclaimed his status a week later. In today's video, we're going to be discussing everything about Elon Musk, what it takes to be a centre-billionaire, what it takes to hold the title of the world's richest man for a week, his current net worth, hobbies, lifestyle, and how he spends his billions. But before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel, as well as hitting the post notification bell so that way you never miss another thing from us. Elon Reeve Musk was born on the 28th of June 1971 in Pretoria, Trevalsel, South Africa, to a Canadian mother, May Musk, who was a model and dietitian, and a South African father, Errol Musk, who was an electromechanical engineer, property developer, consult, sailor, and pilot. Elon was the first of his parents' 3 kids. His younger brother, Kimball Musk, is only a year younger, and his younger sister, Tosca Musk, is 3 years younger than that. Elon and his siblings were raised in Pretoria with both parents until 1980, when May and Errol divorced. Errol chose to stay in Pretoria with his father, a decision that he later regretted. Elon attended school in Pretoria while living with his father. At the age of 10, he developed an interest in computer programming and began teaching himself to program using a manual. By the time he was 12, Musk had sold the code for BASIC-based video game, which he had programmed, called Blaster to PC and Office Technology magazine, for $500. After graduating from Pretoria Boys High School, Musk attended the University of Pretoria briefly while making plans to relocate to America, due to the fact that he believed the country to be a place where the future was happening, and also because he wanted to leave his father. At 17, Musk moved to Canada and began attending Queen's University against his father's wishes. Musk easily acquired a Canadian passport, as his mother was a citizen. His Canadian citizenship helped him migrate easily to America, and he transferred to the University of Pennsylvania 2 years later, where he ended up receiving dual bachelor's degrees in economics and physics. By 2002, Elon had finally become an American citizen. After graduating from the University of Pennsylvania with 2 degrees, Musk attempted to pursue his education further and moved to California in 1995 so as to attend Stanford University. He later changed his mind about further studies and opted to begin a business instead. That same year, Elon and his brother Kimball co-founded a websoft company called Zip2. The company was extremely successful and was acquired by Compaq for a sum of $370 million just 4 years later in 1999. The company Zip2 began a long line of companies which Elon would go on to be a founder of or co-founder of. After getting paid off for Zip2, $22 million for 7% shares, Musk co-founded an online bank called X.com in 1999. The company would later merge with another company called Confinity in 2000 to become PayPal as we know it today. PayPal was then eventually sold to eBay in 2002 for $1.5 billion, and Elon was paid off about $100 million. With this much money to their names, most people would relocate permanently to Hawaii, but Musk, he didn't rest. Within that same year, in 2002, he founded SpaceX, which is an aerospace manufacturer and space transport service company. After 3 failed launches, SpaceX finally launched the Falcon 1 in 2008. It was the first private liquid-fueled rocket to reach the Earth's orbit. In 2004, Musk joined Tesla Motors Incorporated as chairman and provided architecture. He later became CEO of the company in 2008. In 2006, Musk was involved in the creation of a solar energy service company co-founded by his cousins Lyndon and Peter Riv called Solar City, which is a subsidiary of the current Tesla, as it was acquired by the motor company in 2016 for $2 billion. In 2015, Musk co-founded a non-profit research company which promotes friendly artificial intelligence called OpenAI. The following year, in 2016, Musk co-founded Neuralink, a neurotechnological company to develop brain-computer interfaces. The company's purpose is to make devices that are embedded in the human brain so as to facilitate the merging of the brain with machines. At a live demonstration in August 2020, Musk claimed that one of the devices the company was working on could actually cure paralysis, deafness, blindness, and other disabilities. His public claims earned him criticism from other neuroscientists. A few months after Neuralink, Musk founded The Boring Company, which is a tunnel construction company in early 2022 2022. A tunnel was completed between the Las Vegas Convention Center and has since been approved for further expansion by local officials. Finally, Musk has proposed a high-speed Vectran transportation system called Hyperloop, making transportation faster and cheaper. Elon Musk has revealed that he earns no salary from Tesla. However, he is to receive compensation from the company if he can take the company past a merited height and value. Failure to add extraordinary value to the company and shareholders of Tesla would leave Musk without a dime from the company. 3/4 of Musk's wealth comes from his stocks in Tesla. He also earns a considerable sum from both SpaceX and the Boring Company. As of April 9th, 2021, Elon Musk's net worth is valued at about $176.4 billion. Before we delve into just how exactly Elon spends his money, let's take a moment to warn you that this centrobillionaire has repeatedly described himself as cash poor because 99% of his wealth is tied up in shares and stocks at both Tesla and SpaceX. So, if you've been wondering what a centrobillionaire spends his money on, then lower your expectations, but not too low. Cash poor or not, Elon still has a means to a sum of money that would blow your mind. Despite Elon Musk's claims of being cash poor, he still has some mind-blowing purchases. So, here's a few ways that Elon Musk spends his billions. Real estate. Elon Musk, at one point, actually owns 7 different houses, all of which are mansions. Musk spends a total of $100 million to acquire all 7 properties, 6 of them being in the Bel Air area and are within a stone's throw of each other. His 7th estate is in Northern California, which is closer to Tesla's headquarters. One of the houses in the Bel Air area is a colonial mansion that comes with a lighted tennis court, 5 separate garages, and a pool. In 2013, Musk had acquired actor Gene Wilder's ranch house after the actor had died. He bought the house to preserve the actor's legacy status and make sure that no renovations were made. The ranch house was acquired for $7.8 million. Musk also owned a 6-bedroom house with 8 bathrooms worth $20 million, a 4-bedroom property worth $4.9 million, and a colonial house purchased in 2019 worth $4.2 million. The crown jewel of Elon's landed properties is his 6-bedroom North California estate, which is up to 100 years old and is reportedly made up of geometric shapes. The estate was bought for a whopping $27.2 million. Before Musk had acquired that estate, it remained in the same family for about 150 years. The estate comes complete with a staff wing, flower arranging room, ballroom, and a pavilion, which is covered with 18th century Chinese wallpaper. In early 2021, in an interview with Joe Rogan, Musk promised to sell all of his physical properties and own no house. At this moment, Musk is the owner of only 3 of his 7 estates. He sold off 4 of his Bel Air mansions in a package deal worth $62 million. It wasn't about the money because real estate critics have stated that all 4 Bel Air mansions were sold at little to no profit. Musk also had made sure to sell the Gene Wilder property to Elizabeth Hunter, the wife of Wilder's nephew. Rumor has it that he loaned her $6.7 million so as to buy the house, which he sold at $7 million. His car collection. If you haven't noticed, Elon Musk is a bit of a gearhead. Between Tesla and SpaceX, I guess we can say that the vehicles are kind of his thing. Elon has 11 cars in his garages, and 1 is said to be in space. Musk's car collection symbolizes stages in his life, from his humble beginnings, and some of them are just the kind that he admires. Elon Musk's first car is a 1978 BMW 320i. He owned the car before the era where vintage Bimmers became a status symbol. His second car is a 1997 McLaren F1, which he purchased after paying off PayPal in 2002, which was a celebration gift to himself. The speed of the McLaren also inspired Musk's vision for Tesla. Musk's third car is a 1975 Lotus E-Spirit. This car was built for the James Bond movie The Spy Who Loved Me. The sports car could transform into a submarine and travel through water. Musk fell in love with the car and ended up buying it for $1 million from an auction through a representative. Turns out that one of the perks of being a billionaire is that you can splurge on millions of dollars for purchasing props from your favorite movie, and no one would even raise an eyebrow. Musk also owns a 2012 Porsche, which he has cited as one of his favorite cars of all time. His garage even houses a 2006 Heyman BMW M5, a 1920 Model T Ford, a 1967 Jaguar E-Type, which was his dream car at age 17, and which he also described as a bad girlfriend because it constantly broke down, and 4 different Tesla models. His Tesla models are the 2008 Roadster that's now in space, the 2021 Tesla Cybertruck, Tesla Model X, and the Tesla Model S Performance in the color red, which Musk has revealed he drives the most. That concludes today's video. We hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, as well as subscribe to the channel, plus hitting the notification bell so you never miss another update from us. Until next time, guys, we'll see you later.